yo, what is up? It is your boy. This passion fruit juice is slapping, but we're not here for passion fruit juice. We are here for our very first female interview with Xinia. Here in this interview, we talk a little bit about musical influences. You feel me? Some vocalists that has influenced her and her sounds. We talk about outside of music, what she likes to do, and we talk some more. We talk some more dope music stuff, yo. Definitely want to be sticking around till the very end. And if you are here, I do not want you to like or subscribe or none of that until you have watched slash listened to the interview and actually enjoyed it, actually liked it. So you feel me? But we're not gonna hold you here any longer. We're gonna go right into the interview right now. We'll start off with a little introduction. Just introduce yourself. What's your name? Where you're from? What you do, and that kind of stuff.
All right. My name is Xinia. I am from Ottawa, Ontario, although I am currently living in Pakenham, Ontario at the moment. And I'm a vocalist. I sing and I write music. Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice.
I currently only have one song released right now, though.
Hmm.
So I'm
Yeah,
interested
yeah,
to see what questions you have for me. But
for sure,
it,
for sure. So tell me, how did you grow up, and how did that lead you into making music?
oh, big question. How did I grow up? Well, I was born,
Mm.
and okay, pretty much I never really planned to start making music.
Right. Same.
I always liked singing. I did take singing lessons as a child, but only because my parents kind of forced me to. I was never super into it. I actually kind of
Mm.
hated it, and I quit. Um, but I always I loved singing when it was my choice. So I was always like I play the piano. I was always, learning covers and stuff like that and posting like
Right.
shitty covers on Instagram and whatnot. But
Same.
then what actually ended up happening was in 2019, I went off to university. So um, I went with Queen's University. I was doing a special program in England, and I spent like 2 months there, and I was just like, fuck this. Like, this is not what I want to do. Um,
Right.
I want to do music. So I dropped out, and then I joined a music production program, which I just graduated from in Ottawa, and now I'm here. Yeah.
Nice. 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 So why music, and why not something else?
Why not something else? I mean, because I'm passionate about it. I love to do
Mm.
it. It's fun. I mean, obviously the music industry is like a super tough industry, so we'll see.
Right.
Like I'm spending this year making music. I'm working on a few things right now, and I just kind of plan to work and save up and make as much music as I can this year. And see where it takes me. And I'll probably always do it on the side. But
Right.
I mean, like if you can make a living doing something that you actually enjoy and like you love to do for fun, as opposed to sitting at a desk for the rest of your life,
Right.
that's that's the goal. So I mean, like, may as well try, right?
Right. Right. Got you. What are some of your musical influences?
Ooh, good question. In terms of like who I take inspiration from for my music, I would definitely say like Billie Eilish,
Mm.
which is never a surprise to anybody. I get told
Right.
I sound like her sometimes. I'm trying to steer away from that, but Billie Eilish for sure. I'm actually going to see her in March, which I'm super excited
Ooh,
about.
nice.
Chicago, and then Ashniko probably, and probably K-Flay. I really like K-Flay. I like her music a lot.
Okay, got you. So I'm glad I asked this because I don't listen to a whole lot of singers.
Mhm.
So I just heard two new names that I need to go listen to right
Yeah, you
now.
gotta look them up for sure.
So what's your goal with music?
Um, my goal. That's a pretty big question. I honestly, I don't really have. I don't want to set a goal for myself. Um,
Okay.
because I mean, like everyone has their dreams. Like if I could just choose, like I would just make music and then, eventually blow up and whatever. But
Right.
that's just a dream. My goal is to just eventually be able to make enough to like sustain a living and just be happy and like, be able to collaborate with other people and do it as much as I can. Yeah. If I can, make music and get by, then
Right.
I would love that. Yeah.
Awesome. So speaking of collaborations, what are some of your dream collaborations? Like, what are some collaborations you need before you die? Type stuff.
Oh man. Well, I mean, you just asked me who my like inspiration
Right.
are. I'd probably go back to them. Like if I could just pick any collaboration, then like definitely one of those three, Billie Eilish,
Hmm.
Ashnikko, K-Flay. It would be a fucking dream if I could get on one of those. Like X has so many unreleased songs, and artists keep
Right.
songs with like X. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be dope. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
before I die, that would definitely be a dream for sure.
Awesome. So, what is the main message you want people to get from listening to your music?
Hmm. I would say, well, I can only really go based off the one song I have released right now because I
Well, you don't have to. It could be um, just the message that you want people to get from your music in general. So it could be future music or music you have that's unreleased. Just what is the message that you would like to have to offer to people?
good question. Oof, I would say like just if there's something that you like doing and you're not doing it because other people are telling you like it's not going to be easy, don't fucking listen to them. Like do what you want to do what makes you happy. At least try it. And yeah, like don't let society tell you what you should and shouldn't be doing. Like their opinions frankly don't matter, you know?
Right,
I would
right,
that's
right. Okay, sounds good. What are some other things you like to do besides music?
um I like photography and videography for sure.
Okay, nice.
I do it as like I don't do it professionally. I just do it as a pastime, but I
Right.
love that. I'm really really hoping to now that I'm not in school and stuff, and I'm gonna have music that I'm gonna be promoting pretty soon. I hope to get better at videography because it would just be like it would be a dream if I could like not have to pay other people, to promote my music.
Right.
Just do that. I'm actually thinking about possibly taking another program in like media production and design because that's definitely a passion of mine.
Right.
Um, Other things I like to do. That's a very that's a very good. I can't think of anything like super exciting. Like I can only think of like typical day-to-day things that would like
Okay. I
expose
mean,
person. I like collecting vintage things.
okay. Okay. What is your 5-year plan in terms of music, but and also non-music related?
My 5-year plan. I don't really try to think that far ahead. I just kind of am taking it year by year right now. I
Mm.
know this year I'm just literally taking this year to make music and save up money and then, hopefully collaborate with as many people as I can and like make new connections because
Mm.
that would be amazing. And then, if everything goes to plan, hopefully next year I can keep doing that and um, I'll get a place probably somewhere where there's more people around to collaborate because out in Pakenham there's no one.
Yeah.
um,
Okay.
yeah, probably move somewhere where there's more action going on and you know release enough songs to perform live and maybe do a little bit of touring stuff like that.
Mm.
But yeah, I mean, other than possibly taking another program in media production and design or something like that, and just moving, making music. That's kind of my plan for now. I'm not really thinking too hard about it. I'm just trying to be happy. That's it.
And so, how did that collaboration happen? Like, how do you know him? And yeah, how did that come to be? What's the story behind that?
Uh, yeah, so I do have a song with Hannah V coming out later this year, and there will be another feature on it as well that I'm
Mm,
not gonna say at the moment because I don't want to jinx
right.
anything, but I'm very excited about that for sure. He actually, someone that he was following promoted my song on their story when I released it a few months ago, back in July,
Okay.
and he heard my song through that and then followed me on Instagram. And then just about a month ago, he had this song going,
Mm,
that I'm now on. I
right.
believe it's going to be called Tornado, but I'm not sure yet. So don't hold me to that. But
Okay.
yeah, he just kind of hit me up and he was like, I have a song that I think your vocals would be good for. And he sent it to me and I liked it. And I just went to the studio and I recorded something, hoping that it was what he was looking for. And it was. And that's just kind of how it happened. And yeah, that's pretty much how we met.
Like, what can we expect, music-wise, for you this year?
I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. I think it's gonna be a little all over the place. The song I'm recording tomorrow is definitely, it goes a little harder. I'm very excited for this one. It's I don't want to spoil anything, but
Right. Right.
it's pretty dark, but like it goes hard. And then I have another song I've started, which I'm actually I don't even know how to say this. I'm gonna be singing and I'm also gonna be rapping. So mentally prepare. Everyone should just mentally
Okay.
prepare themselves for that because it's gonna be something. And then I've got a slow, sad song I'm working on as well. I'm kind of gonna be going all over the place. I'm not planning on sticking in one place for now. I'm just kind of gonna try out a bunch of different genres and see what people like and
Mm,
I like, and because I'm just starting off, and then go from there. But all the songs I'm working on right now, I'm super excited for. So I might just be one of those artists that just always releases something totally different from the.
yeah. For sure. That was actually a question I was gonna bring up too, is if you would ever do collaborations outside of the genre, of music that you do.
Yeah, I mean for sure, depending on the song. Like I'd have to hear the song and then like if I vibe with it, if it's like something I relate to, then like for sure because I'm kind of looking to try everything. But
Mm,
it would just really depend on like the artist and what they have going on. Um,
right.
but yeah, I mean, even the song that's coming out with Hunavi, later this year, like I wouldn't have come up with that song on my own, but then I heard it and I was
Mm,
like, fuck yeah. So
yeah, yeah.
you never know.
But so far, what has been your favorite thing about, making music?
Mm. I mean, lately it's just been the fact that it's suddenly connecting me to like so many people who don't even live near me. Like that's super
Mm,
cool to be able to like have something that you can, you know, have people like something you're relating to with these people who like live literally across the world and
right.
like still collaborate even though you're like not even near each other. You would have never met otherwise. That is super new and crazy for me. Like I'm loving that. And other than that, like being able to like I'm a vocalist and like I like to write my songs and stuff, but then,
Right.
I obviously go to the studio and I'm working with my producer and I get to see, everything that he does to create the beat and the instrumental and like put
Mm,
effects on my vocal. And I feel like I'm learning so much. Like every time I go, I'm learning so much and there's just like endless things you can do. And it's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like it's just kind of never ending. Like the amount of cool people you can meet and the amount of things you can just learn. Like I've only just started and it's already amazing. So, yeah.
Right. 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 Are there any, projects that could be expected, um, whether this year or next year? Is there like projects that you're currently working on, or is it just, singles and stuff?
Just singles right now. The collaborations I'm doing with you know, the people that I'm doing them with. I don't spoil anything, and I'm definitely going to be like one goal of mine is definitely to release a video. I'm not. I
Okay.
haven't picked which song I want to release the video for yet, but I'm definitely going to be releasing a music video at some point, which will be fun. And yeah, that's kind of what I have going on right now. But things are changing so quickly for me. Just, with the opportunities that are coming my way and just the people I'm meeting. So I feel like it could be a month from now and I'll have a completely different plan. Yeah.
Right. So I would say that that'll probably be the last question in terms of the interview, but I do have a segment at the end of every interview where
Yeah.
I have random questions that have nothing to do with anything.
Okay.
So we're gonna go through those,
Ready.
and we'll see how that goes. So, first question is, where else in the world would you like to live?
Hmm, where else in the world would I like to live? I can think of so many places right now. Um, ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I'm the type of person that would just love to live somewhere out in the middle of nowhere as long as it's
Okay.
beautiful. Like, I don't know, maybe like Iceland, somewhere like that. I feel like that would be so cool. I went to Newfoundland a few times. It's beautiful there. Like, I would love to just kind of live in the middle of nowhere, but somewhere near the ocean. That would be amazing. Although, thinking about like music and stuff like that, I feel like logically I should be like LA.
Right, right. With more people around.
Yeah, my brain just keeps coming up with like places in the middle of absolutely nowhere where I actually have to see anybody if I don't want to, and I can just be in nature. But yeah, I don't know. I probably won't end up there. If things go well for me, I'll probably end up, in a very crowded area, probably somewhere in the US.
Got you. Awesome. So, what is your favorite way of transportation?
My favorite way of transportation,
Right.
man. I'm trying to think of all the ways of transportation right now. Like,
All right. So we got, of course, the cars. You got planes. You got
not
boats. You
planes
got
are like, I like traveling, but whenever I'm on a plane, I'm just like, please let it be over. Boats are nice. I like boats. Maybe like
boats. Okay.
a boat would be cool.
Hmm.
Again, here I am, just sailing in the middle of the sea, in the middle of nowhere. That just sounds so nice. Um, I like biking. I lost my bike though. Someone stole it, so that's sad.
Oh man, that's tough.
Um, way of transportation. That's a really funny question. I
Yeah.
boat. I think I'm just gonna have to go with boat.
Boat. All right. Awesome. Last question. What do you fear the most?
Whoa! Why would
That's
you
why I
do?
left it for last.
What do I fear the most? Oh man! Like in a serious sense, or like what is just an irrational fear I have?
You can go with whichever one you want to share. I know that
Um,
came out of nowhere.
what do I fear the most? Oh man! I mean, in a literal sense, I I have a constant fear of the people that I love and care about not
Hmm.
being okay or being safe. Like I'm always checking on people. That's like a literal fear I have. An irrational fear I have. You know, okay, here's a funny irrational fear I have. Tall things, like buildings that are really, really tall, not if I stand on them. I can be at really high heights and I'm fine. But if I look up
Okay.
at something really tall, or if
Hmm.
I'm holding on to the end of a kite, I don't know what it is. If I'm holding on to the end of a kite and it's really far in the air, I will faint. I don't know where
Really?
it's from. I
I've
will,
never heard of that.
I'm passed out, just cold.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's called, but yeah, if there's a really tall balloon or tight or anything like that, don't ask me to hold it because I will faint.
Nice. Well, that's good to know.
I was not prepared for those questions.
Yeah. Trust me, no one is. No one is.
That was.
Awesome. Well, yeah, that's pretty much all I had. I don't know if you have anything else you want to share before we wrap things up.
I think I shared everything. I mean, it was really nice meeting you. I
Yeah,
had
it
no
was nice meeting you
idea
too.
what to expect, but I think this went well. Had a good time.
For
Um,
sure.
yeah, it was great to be here.
Yo, thank you so much for making it this far into the interview. I really appreciate you if you made it this far. I'm gonna be leaving Xinia's links somewhere around here. You know, y'all can go check her out and whatnot. And if you enjoyed your time here, just consider liking, subscribing, all that jazz. You feel me? All that good stuff. You already know what to do. And yeah, we got more of these interviews on the way, so make sure to be sticking around. Eyes peeled. You feel me? Daily uploads. You feel me? Anyways, we out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.